Hi, I wanted to take a break from coaching to talk to you about something that has been coming up for my clients and for myself about it's almost the second quarter of 2020. There's so much going on with the coronavirus, with social distancing, physical distancing, companies laying people off, companies going out of business. As small business owners, as women entrepreneurs, what do we do? Where do we go from here? What's going on? What's the plan? Look, until 3 weeks ago, you, me, everybody else, we had a plan, a marketing plan, business plan, a sales plan. We had our strategies and we had it all mapped out for 2020 and we're going forward with it. And then this happened. And maybe the plans that we had 3 weeks ago, the strategies that we had 2 weeks ago, may no longer be the most effective ways to continue our business through the rest of this year and maybe beyond. So the question becomes, so what do we do now? Well, the first thing is to probably just pause because we're still kind of stuck in that whole crisis moment in that, the sky's falling, oh my gosh, what's happening? I'm losing clients. Should I raise my prices? Should I not sell anything at all? I meant, should I decrease my prices? Should I not sell at all? Is it insensitive? Do I look opportunistic? Well, think about it. You have all these thoughts in your head. You have a business to run. You have a family probably. You might be homeschooling. You're now working with your spouse at home. It's so much happening all at the same time. Take a moment to just step back and pause and create the headspace to realize you're not the only one going through this. Your clients are going through it too. Your audience is going through it. Your community is going through it. All your competitors are going through it. You're not alone here. And everyone is thinking the same thing. Look at your business and see what needs to get done today. If it doesn't need to get done today, maybe it's not the best time to focus on it. Because again, I'm not a medical professional, but from a money mindset perspective, I know you, me, all of us collectively do not make good decisions when the sky is falling down, when we believe we're in crisis, when everything is seems to be falling apart. People are getting sick, people are dying. We don't know how long we get to be at home, how long before we can even walk outside. So it's not the best time to make the most strategic decisions in our lives and in our businesses at this time. And some of the frustration and the anger and resentment that I've seen in my clients or in myself hasn't been really about everything else that's happening out there, as bad as it is. It's been the pain and the anger that we had a plan and a goal. Women entrepreneurs had a plan and a goal to be at that place on December 31st, 2020. And now it looks like that's not going to be possible. Not because they were lazy, not because they dropped the ball, but because this global pandemic happened. And it's throwing everybody off here, So we have to pause and grieve, and experience the grief for the thing that the future outcome we had imagined that no longer is. So take that time to understand that it's okay to grieve for the plan that you're no longer going to use. It's okay to grieve for the routines that you're no longer following because you have to adapt to what's going on in the moment. And because of the space between where you are now, you're looking at that gap thinking, crap, I'm definitely not going to be where I wanted to be in December. But maybe that's not true. It all depends on how you navigate this moment, how you step up and be the woman who is committed to growing her business and to connecting, collaborating, and supporting. So many people are hurting at this time for reasons that have nothing to do with business. We're all grieving and experiencing pain in very diverse forms. But that's what connects us to each other right now. And it's safe to say, okay, I might be alone in my home, but I'm not alone. We're all going through this. So take the time. My advice is, if I was going to give one, is to take the time to grieve. Spend that time looking at how you see your business evolving in the next couple of months, in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next 5 years. You know, invest the time. Don't rush through it. Because when you want to jump over the gap, then you lose sight of everything that's possible. You lose sight of opportunities, of what you already have, you know? So take the time to think about it strategically. You know, what challenges are you facing now? What challenges is your industry facing? You know, and how do those industry challenges affect your business specifically? What are your clients thinking right now? What are the conversations going on in their head as they try to figure out where to go from here? Like, how are we going to adapt to this moment? When everything is said and done, where are things going to land for us, for our businesses, for schools, for the medical professionals who are on the line and will be so tired? For all of us, how are things going to land? You know, like I said, your clients are going through it, you're going through it, your community is going through it, and we're all in the same headspace of, wow, things are fundamentally different. So how do we look at the challenges? I mean, the first place to start, the easiest place to start is with a SWOT analysis. What are the opportunities that you have right now? You know, it's easy to look at the challenges, but let's focus on the opportunities. List out all the opportunities you have to support your existing clients and to pivot and grow your business so it can support other people who are trying to build their business. So the opportunities, the challenges, where are you vulnerable right now? What are the weaknesses and the threats for your business, the industry? Where are you most vulnerable? How do your current opportunities allow you to step into the conversations that your clients are having? You know, and this is where your messaging, your marketing, your offers, your packages, your branding, this is where all of that comes in. Because you're looking at what do they need right now? And maybe what your clients need right now has changed significantly since 3 weeks ago. So the messaging has to shift, it has to evolve. You know, your offers have to evolve. Your offers have to grow the legs they need to step into the current conversations your clients are having about where they are in their lives and their businesses right now. You know, how can you use the opportunities that you have today to solve the problems and challenges that your clients are facing? How can you shift your strategies, your marketing? How does that evolve now? Do you go give everything for free because you're afraid to sell because you don't want to look opportunistic or you don't want to look sleazy? You know, do you find ways to come up with new creative offers that solve the problems your clients are having? Like, what do you do? I invite you to look at your messaging. Is it out of touch right now? Is it tone deaf? You know, because we're all getting so many emails in our inboxes from all the businesses we support, from our clients. And this is the point where we have, you know, 2 seconds to make an impression on someone. And your messaging can win or kill interest in your business right now. So check that. Whether it's your offer, your pricing, your packages, your message, whatever it is, you want to meet people where they are. You want to be in the conversation that they're having, in their heads, in their meeting rooms, everywhere. So that the marketing and messaging that comes to them is not forced or trivial. It engages them. It connects them to you, lets them know you still get them, you see where they are right now, and you're the one that can help bring them out of it to pivot and create more income and impact and connection and support in this new dynamic of business, whatever that is. I'll come back with more to talk about specific questions I've been having about pricing and messaging and the like, but I just wanted to get into your headspace for a minute to sit with you and pause to think strategically about where to go, how to get there, and the questions that are most likely to get us there. So if you resonate with this video, I invite you to like it, share it, and please comment, how is your business affected? How do you plan to re-engineer your business? Are the plans from 3 weeks ago still working for you? How are things evolving for you? How are you looking at things? How are you being right now? Are you able to just take a deep breath and just be in the moment, knowing that, yes, this too shall pass, and you can't hide under covers for too long. My name is MiMi Dabo, and I support women entrepreneurs and coaches to create premium packages and raise their pricing so they can confidently charge what they're worth. My website is coachforwomen.com, and you can get more information down in the links below. Thank you.